Yeah, tonight I was educating a kid on my first person shooter. For a while there, we were the only ones on the server. At least he didn't give up on me after I ran over him a few times. From Europe or someplace like that. Need to get my PC7 out and fix that bottle bracket. I got a couple of extra ones laying there in the boxes. Problem is, I say I know it's in the box, but where at? And I got to take everything out of the box to find it.
I got these crates from work.
Mm-hmm.
They're shipping crates, but they're about this tall.
Uh-huh.
It's about 6 foot, maybe. They're
wooden
8 foot wide, 8 or 9 feet wide, and like 7 feet long. I mean, they're pretty good, and they're about almost 4 foot tall. But there's 2 of them I got, and there's another one out there yesterday. And my boss has been getting them, and he'll turn them up on their side and put shelves in them and stack shit in them because stuff falls in the caves, the rocks.
Yeah.
And he puts stuff in there.
Protection from that.
Yeah. But I was thinking about taking the 3 boxes and putting them together, cut the walls out towards like one big box, and then put them together and put a door on one end of it, and then put a roof on it and have a storage shed.
Outside or inside?
Outside. Put it on like 2 big long 6x6s and just set them up on there. Like I built that shed for Deborah.
I think that one is still out there.
It is.
I go get that one.
The gates are all locked up.
You can get it from the north end.
I got some keys, but I could get in there probably. Because she bought them high dollar lock pins to lock on the hydraulic cylinders, and I think I got all them keys. And there was a lock on the back gate. I think I got that key, unless they've cut it off.
Yeah.
And
unless Greg changed it about.
he might change them, but I know the man next door that has the castle, so he'd probably let me go through his yard and go around the back. But all the neighbors watch that shit so much, it ain't worth going over there and getting it.
Do it at night.
It's only 8 foot by 8 foot. It's not very big, but it's built heavy as hell because the horse was in there. Didn't fall through. We came over there one day and I was like, oh shit. Fucking white horse was in there, standing there looking out.
I mean Dolly?
One of the white ones. Whichever one was still living.
That was Dolly. Old Gray was croaked.
I ain't heard from Amy for a while.
She don't like talking to me.
She hated me too for a while. Then when she started coming around there at the end, I was there. Deborah didn't say any different. She was real sick, and I explained to Amy what was going on and all this and that. Because I knew so much information at the time, she was real nice about the whole thing.
I told her she was scared of Coley, and she said, "Oh, he's so tall." Well, he wants you to ride him. You get on him.
Who, Deborah?
Amy.
I never did really care for her too much, but I mean, she got hurt up there when Rio fell on her, and we had to take her to the hospital. She like hurt her leg or something, I don't remember. And I drove my truck out in the field, got her in my truck, took her. Then me and Deborah took her car home to her out there in Kansas.
Yeah. Out there by the Wyandotte County Fairgrounds.
Well, she was out there close to the Kansas Speedway. And she just never did really. But the biggest part of it was that Deborah talked bad to her about me.
Yeah.
So
She did the same thing. Talk bad about you to me too.
oh, she did that shit all the time, I'm sure.
I'm trying to. Sometimes when I don't feel too lazy, I gotta drop that chain and clean it.
Yeah, my boss, he's giving me that motor for my old truck. It's a 427 big block. And I talked to my buddy. Hello.
She ain't looking this way.
So I talked to my buddy, and he's a big motor nut. I mean, he'll tear in there and do shit to him. But he said something, I don't remember the combination he told me, but he said you can take a 427, a 396, and a 454. The blocks are all the same.
Yeah.
He said that you take, I don't remember if he said a 396 crankshaft and put it in a 427 and take the 454 pistons and put them in there. He said, and you'll have a really good combination. But he told me, I forget what it was, or 454 crank in the 427.
Well, you can also put a
It's like
366-inch engine in there too.
No, I think they're supposedly different.
No, the same engine block, but it's
He didn't say anything about that one.
yeah. When you do that in dump trucks, .366 the same block as 396 and 437.
I'm gonna tell her about her car now. I got what I wanted. Yeah. I'm gonna go take the keys.
Stupid manual.
Enjoy it while you can. If you live to my age, you can't do that anymore.
I can't. I can't even run.
I can't move side to side because of my knee, and when I try to run, I feel like I'm stumbling.
Oh man, just popped it again.
You know.
Yeah, he said he was going to give me that motor, so I helped him do that snowman trailer and stuff. And then I gave him a tailgate for a truck. It's a brand new tailgate. And something else. He says, I'll just give you that motor. So I was talking to him. I said, because he said here in another month or two, the caves are going to turn into shit. He said rocks fall off the ceilings and it gets hot, humid, and nasty. And he said it's just a pain in the ass.
Wasn't down there by that fiberglass company.
It does the whole cave that way. It's like certain months.
Moisture
like,
gets in
yeah.
there. Water table comes up.
Yeah, in the spring when it starts raining, a lot of
Seeps
moisture
from the roof.
comes through. So I asked him, I said, so is this going to bother my motor back there? I said, do I need to get it out of here before it turns to shit? He said, nah, it should be okay. He said, but you can get it whenever you want it. I was talking to my buddy and he says, yeah, get it, bring it over. He says, we'll tear into it, make sure everything's good. He said, we'll put a good cam in it, you know, pick a good cam for you and get it to where it sounds, you know, pretty lopey, you know, sitting there just boom, 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 boom. I was like,
What
okay.
pickup you stick it in?
Eventually, I'm going to do that old truck inside the barn.
Oh.
It's a 56. I've got all kinds of, I got a brand new wiring harness. I got a brand new tailgate.
Hope the mice haven't gotten into it.
Yeah. But I got all kinds of shit for it. It's all an original, you know, wiring harness to where everything plugs in. So I just need to do the body work and paint it. And my boss said he would help me do that.
Make it cherry red.
The paint's so expensive for red, but I'd like to have it red. Just bright.
Candy apple red.
No, just a bright ass, like my truck red, kind of. Or something that's brighter. Mercedes has a beautiful red on one of their Mercedes when we was cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bright, just beautiful.
I saw Chevrolet, oh, this was about 3 years before I first moved in where I'm at. And this gal, retired, had the car painted. And the guy did a real good job of it. And I looked at it and I said, well, they did a good job of it. I hope it don't get stolen between now and then. Well, it was a bright candy apple red for car shows. Now I'm kind of stiff. Yeah. This is the alley I went up. What? Yeah. 20 miles an hour at 15.